Hello. Outside, it's so bright today. I can't without my glasses. Outside of Calypso. So this neighborhood, sorry, I was going to turn you around and I shut it off. This neighborhood is all really well taken care of. I really like this neighborhood. It's still have the big trees and established neighborhood, but all the houses are really nicely taken care of. It's a little bit hilly driving through, but the street you're on is very flat before you turn and go up the hill, but it is a bit of a hilly neighborhood. Your street is flat, your driveway is flat, the yard is level. Really sweet neighborhood. I used to live across the street from here, this neighborhood, in apartments, and I used to walk my boxer all around these hills to wear it out. So I'm very familiar with this neighborhood way back in the day. But she is definitely a gardener, loves her plants, lots and lots of plants all around, lots of dahlias. A little bit granified, a little bit grannied all around. You'll just have to look past some of that. I'm not sure what happened with this garage door because it was in the pictures green, but this has been replaced and it has a different square pattern as the green side. So like eventually you're going to want to get another one of those white ones and paint it or something like that. This green one was an older wooden one, so I just imagine they just needed a new door. But the pattern doesn't match, so I just wanted to point that out to you. Siding looks good. There's a couple of caulking spots that I see just barely there on the corner of the white, but that's here and there. Not anything overall is very well caulked, and I don't see any cracking or splitting on the siding. Looks good, but very well landscaped. This is sweet. It walks back to your backyard, this paved stepway. There's some loose steps. This one's raised, so it's a little of a trip hazard, but minor. You got the granny ramp up to the front door. Obviously, if you take that out, you just have the 1-2 steps maybe to get to this landing. You have 2 steps to get down into here, so pretty cute little courtyard area. Very green and lush and beautiful. Nice porch covered a little bit here with the overhang. And more steps and more trails and walkways and gardeny spaces, which is really sweet. Lots and lots of dahlias and hydrangeas. This is all yours. It goes back out to the front yard, and this goes around to the back. So I'll take you back there through the back door in the house. So I'll take you inside. Okay. This was the screen door I was locked out of yesterday. The bottom was opening, but the top deadbolt was locked, so I couldn't get in. Here is the lifts. There's lifts in places, but this hardwood floor is real hardwood. These treads are real wood treads. Looks like they stained them recently. The red on top, but real wood treads, real wood floor. This is also real wood. It just has a different stain and sheen on it. Don't know if you could sand them down and get them the same. Bathroom right off the front door, just a little powder room, a little corner sink, toilet, tiled all the way around. And she got the things out of here that would brighten it up. Big laundry room to the garage. Kind of a nice spot with the folding table and the hanging space and the cabinetry. So this is down on the main floor. No real little spot. They have some hooks here. They have lots of hooks all the way around. Not sure what all that's about, but might have been a hat collector. No real spot like a drop zone. Maybe if you made one out here in this nook, this would be your best drop zone. Bench, coat hanger, this would be a better spot than here, because this is all very tight and walkway to the garage, which is up here. And there's some things out here. Sorry, I didn't get the slide on. I will say. Okay, the lights weren't very bright, so I just opened the door. This is the garage. There's some built-in shelving. Lots of, looks like they did a garage sale. Lots of things here, but there's a nice good sized, you could pull your cars in. Both doors are good sized. To get in here, this one has the power door. This one has the outlet, but no power door. Just caught my eye, thought I'd share that. We have a furnace. Looks newer. No date that I can see, but I will ask about that if you're interested. This looks newer, 2020. I just do not see a sticker or anything on the furnace, so that looks newer though, but I'll ask about that. Okay, so back inside. Okay, coming out of the laundry room. Family room to the left. It's not as big as it looks in my camera. It's a little cozy. It's good enough. It's good size enough that you could fit a couch and chairs, and it's cozy. This is probably a spot for a little dinette, but you have the sitting counter and you have the full dining room over there. So if you left this empty or pulled your couch all the way back, you would have more space in your family room. So there's that, opens to the deck, and we'll go out there later. Here's your kitchen. I'll go in there soon. There's this door here right as you come past the entry. It's just the coat closet area. If they don't have a pantry, I would take that over for a pantry and put your drop spot right there. But I haven't been quite through here. Yeah, there's a pantry door, like the cabinet style. So you do have something of a pantry. If you wanted additional space, I'd take over that coat closet. So this is a bit cozy as well. I would call this a two-booty kitchen. It's tighter in here than it feels, and probably because this fridge is not counter depth, it stands out. So just walking through here feels a little tight. And then, you know, this isn't huge either. So you have the gas range all tiled and pretty, and the countertop is pretty marble. These are real wood cabinets. Good size for what you need to do in here, but it is tight. Just wanted to mention that. You have this other countertop, cute little coffee bar, lots of cabinets up and down. But just this walkway feels a little tight with that fridge sticking out there both ways. So just pointing that out, but looking good as far as the cabinets. They're not rough treated or anything, but they are wooden and they are older. Probably do some good to sand them up and restain them or add some hardware. They're solid though, solid wood. Okay, this overlooks your gardeny green space. I'll go out there in a minute, and you're back to these trees. I'll look and see what's behind you there, but full trees, can't see a house from my vantage point here. And this circles around, so I'm going to keep going. This is your dining room. Same hardwood as the kitchen. Oops, sorry, kitchen has tile. Same hardwood as that other space over there. Good size. This is a 4-top. It could fit a 6 or an 8, and there's still room around the outside to put like a hutch or a buffet or something like that if you had china. And it's also looking back over the yard, which is beautiful.